All right, let me set the stage for you. It's fireworks time. It's been a long day. It's probably about 100 degrees outside. And I come around the corner and I hear screaming and yelling. And it's just words are flying through the air that should not be in a theme park. And I look over and I see my coordinator as she is staring straight up. And the reason why she's staring straight up is because she's about 4'10", and she's looking directly up at a man who's about 6'4", 6'3", and he is just screaming at her. He is yelling at the top of his lungs. He is throwing insults. He is throwing all kinds of stuff at her. And she's just looking at him. I see this and I run over quickly and I go, here you go. I put my hand on her shoulder to let her know I'm there. She's got tears just running down her cheeks and her face. And it's like, hey, I got it. And I look up and I go, sir, can you bring your voice down? And he is screaming. He turns at me and he starts laying into me. He starts screaming at me. Sir, could you please bring your voice down? I'd love to have a conversation with you. Sir, I would love to know what's happening. I would love to know what's bothering you. And I'd love you to bring your voice down. Can you please bring your voice down? After about a minute of this, it finally clicks. He finally realizes, I need to bring my voice down. I need to regulate my emotion right now, or the next thing for me is going to be handcuffs. So he stops, starts thinking, and next thing you know, he brings his voice down. Now, here's the thing. For about a minute, I was called everything in the book. I was screamed at. I was yelled at. I had people looking at me, children, as this man yelled at me. But through the whole situation, I was the one that was under control. I was the one that was in control of the situation. Why? Because I had prepared myself for it. I had gotten myself ready for that moment. I had done things and exercises and learned how to handle that situation. So when the emotion was over my head, literally over my head, I was able to control it and get it and bring it down to a resolution. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about emotional intelligence. And this is a big word right now, or a big phrase that's out there right now that people are throwing around about having and knowing your emotional intelligence. And let me just say this. Everyone should know their emotional intelligence level. Everyone should be working on their emotional intelligence. Because here's the thing, our constant reading of social media, of articles, of stories, being inundated with things that we have no control over, but are highly emotional, eventually wear us down, lift us up to a high emotional state, and we need to be able to control that. Now, going back to my original story, that gentleman had been there all day. It was 100 degrees, at least 100 degrees. It was already about 9 o'clock at night. He was done. He had been emotionally spent all day, physically spent all day, and it just boiled over. And at that moment, he was unable to control himself. So here's the things I want you to know. I want you to start working on so that you can start working on your emotional intelligence, so that you can start preparing yourself not only to control yourself in those high emotional moments, but you can actually control situations and make sure that no one gets hurt and everything gets resolved as best it can be. All right? So here's the first one is you personally need to know what your triggers are. You need to know what are the things that are going to bring me up emotionally. What are the things that are going to hit me like a wave so that I'm already prepared for it. You can't just keep pushing off aside and just going, oh, I got mad and I'm just going to get mad again next time and I get mad again the next time after that. You need to learn, you need to grow, find out the things that are making you mad. so that you know how to prepare for them the next time. The next thing you need to do is you need to have a plan in place. My plan was that when somebody was screaming at the top of their lungs, I was not going to match his energy. There was no reason to. What I did is I brought it down. My plan was I was starting to talk so quietly that he had to stop for a second to listen to what I was saying. He actually had to bring his volume down. He had to bring his emotion down to match what I was presenting, not vice versa. So I talked quietly. I talked slowly. I talked in long sentences to make him stop and have to start thinking about what I was saying so that he had to respond. And then the other thing was I was always positive. I kept being positive in my responses. This is the same thing working with us when we're highly emotional. We need to talk to ourselves. We need to bring ourselves down and we need to talk positive to ourselves. Tell ourselves that we can do this. We can achieve this. We can bring this down. We don't have to be this angry. We don't have to be out of control. We can be under control. And then the next thing is it's a simple thing that this is something that athletes use all the time when they get emotional. And it's the 4-4-4-4 rule. Okay? And all it is, it's a simple thing. You breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold it for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You let it out for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do that 4 times. We're going to talk so much more about emotional intelligence. And I'm going to get into it a lot more on this channel and what do we talk about. I just wanted to give you a quick hit of you can control your emotions and you can achieve what you want to achieve even in a high emotional state. Know the things that trigger you, prepare for those things, have a plan, and use the 4x4x4 rule. Those things right there will give you a leg up on the majority of the people out there who have no self-control when it comes to their emotions. All right, guys, love you all so much. If this works for you or if this is something that you do or you have something else that you do, please write it in the comments. Please like, subscribe, let others know about the channel, and just have a great time doing this and bringing these to you guys. All right. A lot of bugs out today, but you know what? It's okay. Love y'all, and I guess we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.